Howdy.
Howdy.
Did any of you guys see Aquaman?
Yeah.
It was amazing. Yeah, about 30 minutes into the movie, Aquaman says, "I want to be a bridge between the sea and the land." I yelled out in the theater, "Ramp!" That's what a boat ramp is. I want to clarify something about how I was introduced. That's not my name. My name is actually John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. And a little bit about my, you guys know the story. I'm the owner of the largest personal injury law firm around these parts. And a little bit of personal news is I've been mystically transduced into the body of a morbidly obese 25-year-old man. Here's what I have to say about it. Help, 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 help. Do any of you know if I have an office nearby? I've tried the one in Tampa. I've tried the one in Orlando. I'm just here to get back to Polk County and center myself, see what the fuck is going on. I miss my wife. She's the other Morgan. You can look that up. I know every fact about John Morgan, me, that you can look up. I remember meeting my wife all those years ago at this very bar. Why not? It was called the black and white piano because it was in the olden times. And I told her like, she was complaining about her current boyfriend at the time. I'm a little bit of a home wrecker and an insurance company wrecker. And she was complaining about her current boyfriend at the time. And I was assuaging her about it. And she offered to pay my bar tab. And I said, "You don't owe me a dime unless you come." And then we're back in her house. She's orgasm for the people. She calls it John Morgasms. That's the real story about my life before some sort of power has rendered me into this guy who just only has outfits that look like Boss Baby going to Vegas. I don't know exactly how I came to be in this body. I'm not sure whether it's high fantasy or more of a grounded science fi. But mark me down as not amused. Do any of you know a witch? Or perhaps a scientist of ill repute? Okay, that you guys didn't laugh at that, but that's fine. I'm not really a stand-up comedian. I'm more of a lawyer trapped in a stand-up comedian's body. I drove here on a toll road today because I was lost. Normally, I have an agreement with my telephone that we do not go on toll roads because I don't believe in them. I'm driving my car on the highway. That's where I'm supposed to be. You can't trick me. I've been to high school. I'm driving down the highway, and you don't notice you're on a toll road at first. It starts in slow, You're just like, well, that's pretty manicured shoulder on this here highway. I don't know if I've recognized that signage before. And then you see the booth, and you're like, oh, Christ. Notice when you're on a toll road, it's not as bad as being molested. But it is as bad as when a family friend gives you an unexpected shoulders heavy massage. You're just like, I wish I was smart enough to know how to get out of this. And it's bullshit too, because when I learned about a toll, right? When I learned about a toll, it was something that a troll would charge on a bridge that he built. Not some jackass in a second-rate Hawaiian shirt that's worse than this one. And you could also get out of it if you knew a riddle. So I roll up there, you know, and he's like, it's $1.50. I'm like, did you know that in the morning a man has 2 shoes, but by lunchtime, okay, so I forgot that riddle, but I tried my best. Can I get 75 cents off? And he's like, there's $1.50, and I am just staring anger into that Snickers bar in my console. Now I have to send mail. That and being ripped away from my wife into this body are probably the 2 worst parts about my day today. All right. You guys watch the movie Avatar? That movie's awesome. Been watching a lot of movies since I can't practice fucking law. I don't know what you guys do about it. I watch movies. Avatar, I missed that one when it first came around. And then it's just like, no wonder that movie made $1 billion. There's just a bad guy doing shadow boxing, saying like, a Marine in an Avatar body, that's a potent mix, just like with a mech suit. And then at the end, the main guy gets transferred back into his rightful body and he fights insurance corporations or whatever. I don't know. But that movie is about watching the movie Avatar. Because the main guy is like, I don't know what the fuck this technology is. And it's like, just sit down for a long time and go another place. And he's paralyzed from the waist down. And then he gets unparalyzed at the end, which is exactly what watching a 3-hour movie about aliens feels like when it's over. I do own the largest personal injury law firm in the world. Well, the United States. I haven't looked into the world. I imagine the largest personal injury law firm in the world is somewhere in Red China. You know? And you don't know us a Chinese dime unless you will. I don't know what they use over there. I don't. I mean, you can't put Xi Jinping on all of the coins. And you know, like, there's got to be probably a Chinese equivalent of John Morgan over there. Yeah, what would their motto be? I'm trying to think of something. Honestly, I'm stalling because everything I'm coming up with is too racist to perform. No, I got it. You want Morgan, or Morgan, or Morgan. For the People's Republic. Alright, I thought that was pretty good. I'm the reason I used a lot of my personal money to legalize weed in this state of Florida for medical purposes. Such as I recently got diagnosed with really wanting to smoke weed. Eat my dick, Grady Judd. That's right. I have a beef with Grady Judd because I'm John Morgan. Not because I routinely steal from that 7-Eleven. Yeah, I'm the reason that you can vape in Target. My mom, she buys, anyway. She buys Margaritaville brand weed. And it's medicine. I'm like, I like we're doing this charade. I've been going to therapy a lot recently. My therapist, she keeps asking me these questions. Do you have to keep doing a John Morgan or Morgan voice? And I'm like, I don't know how clear I can make this. I've been mystically transduced. She said, I don't believe you. And I said, that hurts my feelings, but I continued. She said, I feel like I'm becoming my father more and more each day. You know, like I feel like I'm sliding deep into a crevasse that I've only seen the bottom of. You know, and like the resentment that I bear towards him is only going to come to negatively affect my own self-esteem. And also, I'm a lawyer. She's like, God damn it. I was telling her about my problems. Like, I met a hooker once on 42nd Street, and she sucked the wet right off of my cock. I was astounded. I was amazed. She had been the one to put the wet there in the first place. So how could she be the one to remove it? I don't know. I'm not a physicist. All I understand is the law. All right, you guys have a great night. I'm John Morgan, Morgan Downtown. That's all. All right, give it up to your host, Ethan Feldman.